NB from Ontario. My fiance's family has 150 undeveloped units, I'm guessing, in northern Ontario. I want to rewild it and make it a foraging / wilderness retreat and sell
forageables. You want to sell forageables? I don't. Okay. No way. You'd have better luck as like a high-end luxury hunting lodge, if anything, or like a. But you gotta remember, man, hippies are hippies, man. Like mountain bikers and shit, they don't do like luxury stays because like the culture isn't like that. Hunting and fishing, on the other hand, that's like a rich guy thing. So like I've heard of, like I had a friend who worked at like a really high-end Alaskan salmon like fly fishing retreat that like the Bushes went to and shit. Like presidents go to it. Like that's a real thing. They'll pay, whatever. I don't know what the pay $6,000 a week to go kill bald eagles and shit, and teach deer how to read and gain their trust, and then mace them, flashbang them, and then like drag them behind a Toyota Corolla GR for like $12,000. You know what I mean?
Damn.
Yeah. Whatever the fuck they want to do. They want to class like they want to hunt like elk out of the back of a red convertible Mustang through the woods with like ex-presidents of like South American countries and shit. Sure, have at it.
Sounds like the Joe Rogan experience.
But as far as like foraging, like crop planting for like, I don't know, buddy. I'd have to know 150 acres. I mean, you can kind of do whatever you want. The play would just be put cabins on it and lease it for a decent amount. Figure the cabins for $30,000, just for lack of a better term. That you're gonna put some elbow grease in and do them yourself. But figure that rental out, 200 stays, 3 cabins, 90, 100 grand, etc. On free land. Maybe peel off 10 acres and sell it on one of the ends of the acreage and let them build a tilt-a-whirl on it to raise some capital and use that money to fund the dream of whatever you want to do.
You were cut off with questions.
Oh, hell yeah. All right. Malta, Idaho, $300,000 for this dead-up slum. I do like the extra building, though. Idaho is outlandishly expensive. I'm going to have to walk through the logic on how much money people are making, how much these power linesmen and gas linesmen and is that a bunker? It's a shooting range, but I like the little metal building for nothing. That's just a freebie. So if you do have a business, go for it. For anybody, the logic on that, just the logic on an extra building. I just put an extra building up. If you run a small business or you're a hobbyist, finding space for storage, etc. First of all, you can lease the space out for about $500 to $800 a month. That whole building, first of all, so it can help pay, a good portion of the mortgage just by sacrificing your space. Or you can start a business there. Building one after the fact is a nightmare financially for most people. So that's why I value outbuildings on properties a lot. If you have a collection of something, if you want to store something, if you want to portion it out as storage, you could do a lot of things with it. You want to grow weed in it, you want to grow mushrooms, microgreens, I don't know what the fuck. Collect micro machines, you want to collect plastic little Tykes toys, I don't give a fuck. You have space to do it. It's very hard to do after the fact. So that for that reason, I'm in. And it's over, but that building really puts it over for me. The house is a piece of shit inside. I mean, it looks like the guy from No Country for Old Men lives there.
Correct me if I'm wrong. It was like a man cave that was they had tool shelving as like
this.
Oh
yeah, they just got they got one of each craftsman colored toolboxes. This guy makes something. I don't know what he does, but he definitely works on. Now, we didn't even get into how ridiculous this house is. This is a grain silo house on a cement pad. I will say it's neatly done, though. I will give this guy an A for neatness. I like the cement pad. I don't even hate it. Where is it? Where am I? Odessa, Washington? Yeah. I mean, you're living in you live in a Snap-on toolbox. I mean, you have a gun handle for a door. This whole thing is like the ultimate. How much does he want for this? Oh, he wants $1.6 million for it? Oh, no. Oh, 386 acres.
Outdoor enthusiasts.
Generates income from pasture rent and crop production, making an ideal investment opportunity. The dwelling sleeps 6 people. So it would be cool as a like a wildlife preserve. Not a wildlife preserve, a hunting thing. Remember the guy who was asking about foraging? This is what I would do. You have like groups of 6 guys, you charge them $250 a night, and then they come and live in this crazy grain silo and drink bourbon and light fires, and they go hunting in the morning. And then you do stocked bird fields. You do pheasant, quail. I don't know, maybe they do crazy shit. They feed deer like raspberries and make them grow like fucking tattoos and shit. The deer start speaking English. They're like, yeah! Yeah! I'm a deer hunter tries to shoot me. I'll steal his truck.
Damn.
Go ahead. I'll take the 4-wheel. I'll run you over with it. I'm a psycho raspberry eater. Wow.
It's like a
Clay shooting. Look at that. Speed shooting.
It's like a Halo map.
Yeah. Look at this. Targets all the way down the driveway. You hunt from a helicopter in this. Look at that. Those are those guns. Those targets. Wow. 386 acres.
So that's not that big then, or is it like the action of the housing itself?
Well, that's what it looks like.
Whoa. Well, yeah.
So that's the 386 acres from a real crazy bird's eye view. You drive to the center of the property, and then you have a stocked trout pond. That's what that is.
Okay.
So it's not a bad. It's honestly it's $9,000 a month with a dwelling. If you're a real hunting and fishing guy, I will say this, and this is gonna sound nuts, but if you're gonna shoot for it, go for it. This is crazy looking. Hunting guys would eat this shit like this is what they want.
Yeah.
You know, I know we like modern houses and shit like that and creature comforts. Hunting guys would over themselves if they could be like, wait a minute, I can bring my guns there for $200 and stay there with my pals. Yup, you and 5 of your pals, $1,200 a night, and I think you'd honestly be able to make your way out of it. And it is honestly set up for success.
Yeah.
The crop rental and all that probably brings in 24, 30,000. I don't know what it brings in. Get the number.
Crop rental?
So they're leasing this out for hay. So that's called they're haying. So say they retail for $8 a bale, they pay you $2 a bale.
Okay.
And you can get 40 bales per, I don't know, what is it, 40 bales per acre? I don't know what the 200 bales per acre.
So you're using your land as real estate for hay.
Bales of hay per acre.
And would that be something that you'd manage yourself, or somebody else does it?
Somebody else does it. So what you do is, this is the thing, 40 bales per acre.
Interesting.
Okay, large bales.
Minecraft.
Yeah. So what people do is this was my stoner pothead idea. I wanted to get a car, go to large farms in Connecticut, Mass, Vermont, and never own a thing, and set deals up with hay farmers and just buy the gigantic hay machine. Mm-hmm. You can sell bales of hay for $8 for the small square bales. Mm-hmm. I did hay sales. Mm-hmm. My dad bought a tractor trailer truckload when I was 23, and we sold it out of the back. My dad went through a horse phase. And He was selling hay, and I was listing it on Craigslist and selling like 100 bales of first cut, second cut, had some Timothy in it, alfalfa. There was like special hay blends for horse.
Trading.
I was hay trading. My dad was horse trading. I was hay trading. So I have a little bit of experience in it, but the idea for me was go to these people that have large fields that are unmanicured and like bale them and cultivate them, work with a farmer. But
that's awesome.
So that's what this guy's doing. This guy has 300 acres. He's probably got 100 acres. Let's call it 4. Let's say he's getting $2 a bale. 40 times 100 is 4,000 times 2, 8,000 a year. It's not much. It's not a lot of money, but it's something. It could pay the taxes. It could pay the utilities.
Gotcha.
That's what he's doing here. That's what these guys see. These lines.
Yeah.
This is a hay guy driving around and around right here.
See.
Yeah. Pretty neat place though. Honestly, like the guy did a really good job at the roads. Like, pretty good. Pretty good. Like Browning Guns should buy this. Like a guns company should buy this. Do I gotta do everything around here? I can buy 3. Put a sauce on a gravy.
Yep.
This is never gonna sell. This is in Pennsylvania. It's $2 million, 23 bedrooms. It'll be turned into a hotel, if anything. A boutique hotel chain will buy it and spend money on it. It won't sell for $2 million though. You can buy these. You can make deals with towns on these. Just a little tip. like church properties sometimes end up with the town. You can make like really. I could have bought a church in Danielson, Connecticut one time for like nothing, for like $275, and it came with like a rec hall and a church and like a little house, and there was an apartment for the brothers or something like that in it, and they wanted like $595 for it, and I talked to the town. They're like, look, they'll take any offer, and I was like, they'd take like $150,000, and they're like, no, but they'd take $200,000, and I was like, wow. But then A, you can't get financing for it. B, you have a humongous rehab cost, and you do have to be above board when you buy something from transfer from the city. They get a little with what you're going to do with it, so you're not going to make it into like a skate park for like, you know, Molly-addled youth. Yeah, but you can do that. But yeah, like concert venues, all that shit you want to do to it, you have to have a huge plan for it. You can't like ragtag it. It's got to be like above board, fire, sprinkler, safety, etc. Fire alarms, large square footages. That stuff's first and foremost. Fire alarms and fire safety. Any building above 10 or 15,000 square feet is going to have a humongous fire sprinkler bill that you cannot afford.
Oh yeah. Crispy Cave, 25 Canadian. Hey Nick, I do irrigation and landscape lighting. I moved into a new area for my company, and I'm the only guy we have in the area. My jobs here have been fixing previous company's problems. I want to find him and shake his hand.
You should find him and shake his hand.
Yes.
Well, now you're just robbing all those customers. You're the only guy. You should start an LLC and then do all the repair. You should team up with an electrician that wants extra work, and then you should form an LLC and then do the secondary installs on the on all the things that you don't do. You should work with a plumber and an electrician, and then when they do the taps for the water lines for the sprinklers, you like it's whatever $500, $1,500, whatever they want to charge, et cetera, you should be like, look, I'm on a feeder. I want you to duke me every time I get you a job, and or this is my business, or you'll subcontract. You'll have the owner subcontract it out. You'll say, oh, I know, like Wheeler Pumps, that's your company, and they'll take care of just handling all the mechanical hookups that we don't cover. We just do the lighting itself. Then I would fleece your company. Oops, I started a second company because you put me on the only guy here. Oh well, I built a sandbox.